3 years ago, I learned to channel my daughter, Haddon. Her messages changed my life, my experience of her, and our experience together. As she guided me in this higher connection, I eventually started to realize how channeling her was related to our everyday communication and our everyday connection. But I still had questions about how and why it all worked. I wanted to understand more about the higher purpose that my daughter came here with, higher purpose that she came here for, how it was related to her being nonverbal, and of course, the best way for me as her parent to support her in life. I knew we had this beautiful, magical life. And to me, this connection seemed to be the key to more of that. That's how it was feeling to me, when I was in that higher connection with her. And I just thought, this is this is the key to opening, to really living more within, um, more connected on a higher level every day. And that's what it was for me. I really wanted to just live there. It's as if I came into higher levels of consciousness in the channel connection, and I was like, okay, I this how do I live in this? How do I make it part of our life? How do I bring it into our life? And that just sort of lived in me as a curiosity. And the answers to all of these questions and this sort of open curiosity that I had all came through in downloads at the end of 2024. Over, I would say it was about 3 months, a time period of about 3 months. And those realizations inspired the SoulSpeak course. So that's where the course kind of came from for me. And to this day, my experience with my daughter continues to expand. Her messages continue to expand. And my understanding of consciousness continues to expand, which is why I feel so called to do another live online version of this course now. Um, there's always just been a part of me that I have a bit of a scientific brain, and I love having explanations for things, frameworks around a framework around things, and really understanding what it is we're all doing um, when we're communicating nonverbally, and how that really affects us and the people that we are communicating with. To me, SoulSpeak is about our collective desire to communicate and how this desire can lead us into a life that once seemed out of reach. That's how it felt to me. I felt like we were missing things, like I was missing something, she was missing something. Um, and until I realized there's nothing missing, it's really just a shift in your perspective. And things start opening from there, and you see life and experience life in a completely different way. And in my experience, it is the way that you always intended it. Um, this is the life you intended to live and the experience you always intended to have. And I do believe that we come here with soul level intentions. Um, and it feels to me like we're all on a journey to those ideal intentions. Um, And for me, SoulSpeak is a huge part of that journey. And it's a really powerful tool and understanding that I used, that I wanted to create for me and my own life. And it was so powerful that I knew it just needed to be shared. So I am doing a 5-week course. The sessions are once a week for 5 weeks. And in that, we'll guide you. I say we because Haddon is going to be there in channel for parts of it. And her messages and her wisdom are all over it. She has been my guide, and she's co-teaching this with me. So we will guide you into your own soul connection and into a deeper understanding of how nonverbal communication can benefit your life and the lives of those you love or those you work with. And if any of this resonates with you, we'd love to see you at the first session on January 15th, 2026. You can find more details. I'll put a link below or on my website, erincameron.org, and you can register from there. Please note there is a 2-payment option that expires December 17th, I believe. And there are also payment plans in addition to that, beyond that point. And so you have until January 15th, the start of the first session, to register. And if you do, I'm super excited to see you there. Until then, we are both sending you so much love.